The US Congress recently approved an additional $1.9 trillion of spending. That is an astronomical amount of money. Now, all of that money is supposed to be about relieving the COVID crisis. In fact, as we are all starting to understand, it's being spent on a whole range of vested interests. All kinds of vested interests have lined up behind this bill to get their share of your children and grandchildren's taxes. Here in Mississippi, we think we can do something about this. We think we can present an alternative, a low tax, limited government idea of America. And that's why, rather than just getting angry about what the federal government is doing, increasing debt and wasting money, we're actually trying to abolish taxes here in Mississippi. And that's why here at the Mississippi Center for Public Policy, we have been spearheading a campaign to abolish the state income tax. Now, at the moment, everyone in Mississippi spends about $1 out of every 20 they earn, giving that money to the local state authorities. Now, I think there's a role for state taxes. I think there's a role for paying taxes. We want some things provided collectively. But if you're going to tax people, it's better to tax what they consume rather than what they earn. I think that's a fairer, more moral way of doing it. So here in Mississippi, while the federal government has been ratcheting up its tax and spend agenda, the Mississippi Center for Public Policy has been leading the way, arguing for the abolition of state income tax and lower taxes. It's by lowering taxes that we actually make America's economy more productive in the long term. And it's by making the economy more productive in the long term that we generate more wealth. That is the key secret of America's success. If we allow the radical progressives to get their way, America will cease to be an exceptional country. America will become just like any of those other countries in Europe and the rest of the world with big governments, excessive debt, and slow growth. America is an exceptional country because she has low taxes and limited government. And here in Mississippi, we are making sure that the American experiment exists and continues and thrives and flourishes.